So I picked up a fair bit of stuff to sell on eBay today, and it all started on the school run this morning. I clocked this bag here on the way down doing the school run, look. Steam cleaner. Someone's just giving away a steam cleaner. I'll go and knock on the door just to make sure that they are giving it away. But if they are, that could come in pretty handy. How about that? Steam cleaner. Just out on the street. You see them at the back of the charity shops, don't you, with the steam cleaners going through all the old clothes. I am picking up a few more clothes nowadays. Could turn the garage into a laundry, couldn't I? Mate, happy with that. And if it's no good, I'll sell it on eBay. The rumours are true. There is a new charity shop open in Cardiff. But before, the reselling days, whenever you see a new charity shop open, you think, oh, here we go again, another charity shop open. But now, when there's a new one, it's a little burst of excitement. I want to see what's in there, see what it's all about. Electronic section down here. Look at this straight off the bat. Sony cassette player. TCM 939. They sell for about 25 quid, they do. And it's got the adapter as well. It's a good start, isn't it? Scale Electric's car, just up on the shelf here. In the box. Fiver. GT Lightning. Here's a slot car, 132 scale. Just make sure it's in there, yeah. There it is. Still got the sticker sheet as well. Well, that ain't bad for a fiver. Hey, look at that. McLaren Mercedes for 2 quid. This one has been opened before. You know, there are tabs that should fix that in place. But it's got the front wing, it's got the back wing, it's got all the wing mirrors, nothing looks to be snapped off. 2 quid for a Scale Electric's F1 car. That's ideal. Decent little shop, that one. That's put me right in the mood for some charity shopping too. Yeah, look, a stack of Wii games down here. And this one right at the front, that's a good one. Wii Sports Resort. Ah, no disc.
Sorry,
what else they got? Wii Party. No disc. Someone been through nicking the discs. Mario Kart. Ah, Mario Kart's in there. Great. Bit rough. That might rub up okay. And Wii Sports at the back. Oh, that one is trashed. I think I've got a loose Wii Sports disc at home, so I'll get this just for the box. Look at this up here, that's PS3 games, isn't it? Let's see what they got. So I've just pulled these games out, look. Grand Theft Auto 5. I've only recently bought this one in CX, paid 4 quid for it. This looks to be the find of the lot, look, the Simpsons game. Really high price. Just really intrigued to actually play this one. Never played it before. So there was a deal on 5 for £1. I know why some of these have been left. Look at this Simpsons disc. Absolutely trashed. I will stick that in the PlayStation later though, see if it works. I'm not holding out much hope. All of those 4, they've got some degree of damage, but this Mario Kart one, that looks pretty clean. That's worth 5 for £1 in itself. Right, what's the chances of this working then? It's not even acknowledging there's a disc in there. As expected, game's not working, but I have found a disc-only version on eBay that I've just picked up for £10. Now this Simpsons game with the manual sells on eBay for 22, so I picked that up for £10. I'll stick that in with a box. Still very worthwhile picking up. Hang on. Hang on. As if that is working. It is working. Bought this game for my personal collection. I thought it was just scratched. Before I even tested it properly, I just thought it was so scratched it's not going to work. So I've got a complete version that is completely scratched to hell. I mean, it's good for the collection. And I've ordered a disc-only version. Like, what am I going to do with that disc-only version now? What an idiot. Ah, update. So it was playing, but it's like freezing. I reckon the disc is gone. It's gone. This is what keeps happening now. It just keeps freezing. That's the scratches in it. Yeah. It's wrecked, isn't it? What's that there? Yes. Not found a transformer out in the wild for ages. There's the Autobot symbol there. That's a Legends class cliff jumper. Bit of customization on the top. For sure we can get that sticker off. Got all the limbs, legs, arms, wheels. Sweet little find. Optimus helmet there. Hey, look. And there's Optimus Prime. And there he is there. He's pretty gangly, isn't he? Hang on, I reckon that he might bend at the waist. Looks like he's on stilts. Let's have a deep dive in the teddies. Look at that. Little jelly cat. Been through the wash a few times. It's a bit faded. But I always pick up these comforters. Imagine if your child has lost one of their favourite comforters. All you want to do is go and find the exact same one. Hopefully we can find this one a good home. Remember when this was a thing? I mean, is it still a thing? Deal, no deal. This used to be the game everyone used to look out for, wasn't it? And it used to sell for crazy amounts. This is like the electronic game with a different pad. I've not seen this version before. I mean, it's in there. Doesn't look like much else in there. Just looking up solds. People trying to sell us like £5 plus post. I mean, that has fallen off a cliff, right? Little bit of CEX Trader now. PS3. Lego Jurassic World. What's it traded for? £1.20, something like that. It's all in there with the manual. Hang on, I'll have to check how much games are in here first. Airfix Republic Thunderbolt. My dad's been getting well into his model planes recently. £2.50 for a sealed Airfix. Yeah, the paints are missing off the top. He's got tons of paints. He's got all the kit he needs. That'll be off in the post to him. So the games turned out to be £2 each, so I put that Lego Jurassic World back, but found this. Lego Indiana Jones. And then also Little Big Planet 3 on the PS3. And then they were doing DVDs for £1, so I picked up this Coraline DVD. It's got the 2D and the 3D version in. The thing is, I took it to the till, and the lady said I could have them all for £1 each. So kind of wish I went back and got that Lego Jurassic World. It's just been a CEX trade-in heavy day, hasn't it, so far? Thought I was onto one here there. Circulation Max. There's lots of different versions of this. Just trying to work out which one this is. Either way, look. They're saying 100 to 120 online. Don't know what that word says. Electronics, maybe that one. So they're selling it for $37.50. Pre-owned. It's where they've got to be careful, right? I know they're saying 100 to 120 online. It's not. I can't find any 100 and 120 online. That's misleading. The only ones I can find of any model is about 80. It's misleading. I had to pick this one up. It was tucked away under the counter. This is a Jellycat Sleepyhead Bunny. Still got a tag on it. There it is, Sleepyhead Bunny. Can't find any solds on this exact one. And I've looked at product research, can't find any solds in the past 3 years. Yes, it was 15 quid, I know, but it's got the top and bottom pajamas, bow on the top, little whatever that is, Goodnight Bunny sack. It's got everything to it with the tag on. I'm hoping Jellycat collectors would go mad for something like this. It looks like an old one too. Well, I've got a feeling this one might be going up on my shelf. Got a good selection of shoes in here today. Have a look at this. First pair of high top Converse. They've got thin chile in there. These are UK size 9. On the bottom, 15 quid. But you can see from the sole, barely been used. A little bit of scuffing on the back there. But I think I could brush these up pretty well. Maybe double my money on them. They have a good size. Converse is popular. Thin slate will always help. I'll pick those up. And as we go down the wall, check these out. Pair of Nike Air Max. UK 8s. These ones are 12. You can see a bit scuffed at the back. Or the side of the bubble's a bit scratched. Looking up solds on this, they range from about 10 to 30. I mean, some of them are going crazy price, but they seem to be excellent condition with the box. I'm not feeling them as much. Jeez, look at them. But these, right, my favourites, look at these. Nike Air 270s. Nice big red bubble on the back. Look nice condition, don't they? There's the label. UK size 9, so they'll fit me as well. 15 quid. I'll have to get that brush out on the side. I want to have a closer look at the second one. They only put one shoe out at a time in here. I like the look of those. Right, I've made a note to myself. I need to check the condition of things more closely. Look at the back of those Converse there. The lining is completely ripped through. 15 quid. It was a push anyway. And that just pushes it too far away. Now look at this. Bit of Berghaus on the rail. Looks quite old too, doesn't it? Size medium. What does that say on the bottom? Aqua foil. I mean, it looks alright. No obvious damage or rips. It does look like someone's just sewn that on there, doesn't it? Let's have a look on the inside. Berghaus label on the inside. Size small. 6 quid for a bit of Berghaus. Look at this for a cool waistcoat here. What does that say? Miendo? 450. That has got style to it, hasn't it? The buttons are like pressed coins. Now I've looked at Miendo on sold listings. Some of the stuff goes for crazy money. They've got slightly different tags. I mean, I obviously don't want to make the mistake of buying anything that's not authentic. But for 450, I think that's worth picking up just for the research. And if it does come back okay, could be onto a winner. On my hands and knees, sifting through the jeans. But look, not going to get anything off that, eh? Let me turn around. G-Star. And there's a little label there too. I mean, it looks like these have been heavily worn. Well, that just might be the style. But they're only £4.50. And I have sold a pair of G-Stars recently. No fees. What do they go for? 25, 30? Bottoms are a bit frayed, but that kind of goes with the just general look of the jeans, doesn't it? So that's not going to put me off. Usually the G-Star stuff's really easy to identify. You just got to look at the tags. Nice pair of jeans. Got another pair of them here too. Different style, aren't they? Morris tapered. That's what these ones are called. 450 again. Okay, this is a bit ridiculous. I started scrolling through the rail and all of these are G-Star jeans. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So I went a bit jeans crazy. I ended up picking up 15 pairs. Well, including one pair of Barber cotton trousers. 15 pairs, 14 of them G-Star. All of them £4.50 each. Like in the shop, I didn't bother doing individual research on each pair of jeans. I went through to make sure there was no damage like on them. My thinking was, right, £4.50 each. They're going to post second class small parcel. So add £3.75 onto that. What's that? £8.25. As long as I'm selling these for more than £8.25 each, I'm making my money back and a bit more. And looking at sold listings for some of these, look, I know that the sell-through rate isn't the best, but they do tend to go for between 20 and 30. As long as I'm a bit patient, should do all right on that. Of all the times I've come in this shop, I have never been on that side. Ladies' clothing. I tell you what, eBay know exactly what they're doing. I said this on the live stream as well the other day. The whole eBay versus Vinted Pro saga. I personally think eBay are in total control of a situation. Now, as we all know, eBay have introduced no fees for business sellers for pre-owned clothing. And I've seen there's been a few business sellers not happy because if they don't sell pre-owned clothes, they're not getting any benefit. eBay are clever, right? And I'm thinking, why have they just done this for pre-owned clothing? Well, I reckon what they've done is they've looked at their closest competition, Vinted. And Vinted's biggest asset are their clothing sellers and the clothing buyers. I mean, that's what Vinted is known for, I think, anyway. That's their biggest kind of market. So what they've done is they've upped the incentive for buyers to start selling clothes. I mean, how many of us now have just gone and just started listing clothes? Even if you sell toys, board games, computer games, whatever, how many of you have actually started listing clothes because you've now got free fees? I mean, I know I certainly have. In fact, I've just been looking around the ladies section of that charity shop. I've never set foot in there because I'm thinking, hang on, might be able to pick some up, sell it with no fees. In my mind, this is a calculated step in eBay's phased approach to change the fee structure. It's not a reaction to Vinted Pro. It's certainly not a reaction to any business seller feedback on private sellers having fees. This is a way of hitting their biggest competitor the hardest. If they can get more sellers on their platform selling clothes, that'll attract more buyers onto their platform. And if you follow eBay's logic, those buyers might turn into sellers. I don't think eBay are being reactive. I think this is all part of their big plan that they've had cooking up for ages. I mean, it's certainly working on me. Just giving that steamer a go. It looks a bit cheap and nasty, but it was free, wasn't it? And actually, I've got a fair few of those jeans now that probably could do with a bit of the steam. Truth is, right, I have been picking up a lot more clothes recently, and I have been selling a lot more clothes. I've been really trying to take advantage of those free fees. But actually, right, we were discussing this in one of the members only lives the other day. Are the no fees just a bit of a distraction at this time of year? I mean, of course, it's great to not have fees on pre-owned clothes. So every piece of pre-owned clothing you're selling now, you're making an extra 15% off it. But actually, right, we're at the time of year where toys, board games, video games, nostalgia, just general Christmas present items are at their highest sale price. So actually, yes, you might be making an extra 15% on your clothing, but could you be making an extra 20, 25%, 30% on those items that are selling on the approach to Christmas compared to if you were selling them at other times of the year? So why focus now on clothing when really you could be probably making more money off of your items percentage wise because of the Christmas impact? Me personally, I'm trying to take advantage of both. Listing a few clothes, listing a few toys, just keeps the variety there, keeps the interest on the store there, doesn't it? Be interested to know what you think on that. And if you wanted to get involved in some of those discussions live, I have started up a channel membership. Have a look at that join button below. I'm going to be hosting just some regular lives where we discuss about this type of stuff. Obviously, if memberships aren't for you, you can still like this video for free. You can subscribe to this channel for free. And all the videos that I usually upload weekly, you'll still be able to access. With my family helping me out with the eBay side of things, I am trying to put a bit more effort into YouTube. Whether that just be new logos, shout out Robbo's MCU, who's made a great new logo for the channel, and that goes across my Instagram and my eBay as well, keeping all consistent, to just hosting more regular lives. And I really enjoyed seeing so many of you in that live last weekend. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, catch up with you in the next one.